We're live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Wait, where's that from?
That news announcer.
Oh, yeah,
I forget what his name is.
That wasn't funny the first time. It's not funny now.
Yeah, you're still not funny ever.
Kind of funny.
Ouch.
Mm.
Harsh.
Okay.
All right.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
You got it out of your system?
Here we go. Howard Stern.
I know. Right? Welcome to another episode of HodgePodge.
All right.
I'm Fig.
Oh, we're going to me next?
Yeah, we're gonna skip.
I'm Denny.
I'm Denny. I'm Dun.
And I'm Dunyel.
Oh,
Danielle.
Danielle.
She's like a prettier Tom.
So we have our second guest.
My sister.
I was going to say, you want to explain who it is? Yeah, there you go.
It's my sister. She's me with a head. I mean,
Me with the face.
with a hair.
Well,
Me with the head.
this is a botch.
No, I said that once. I don't know how I said that, but I was like, oh yeah, my sister looks just like me. It's just like me with a head. And someone was like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, me with a head.
Well, Danielle is on. I don't know if she's on specifically because of what we're talking about, or we're just going to talk about it, and Danielle happens to be here.
That was the case. That was
We had an interesting
The
topic we
latter.
wanted to touch on, and Danielle's just going to be a part of it, whether she likes it or not.
yeah, and it's go.
No, you start off. I know what you were going to say.
The reason why we're doing this topic is because the topic it's almost like meta, because I was like, wait, we already put an episode out like that, and then it was like, no, we never did. We recorded one, but it never really came out, and I was like, oh my god, I thought we put it out. So what is it, Dan?
The Mandela Effect.
The Mandela Effect. I was like, nah, we totally did that. Nah, we didn't.
So
we didn't.
if you can believe it, we actually had just dome
Just
piece
blew my mind.
Oh.
My hat clearly fell off.
because if you can believe it, we had practice podcasts before this one. If you could believe it.
This is still practice.
and it was audio only, so we
Yeah.
recorded it, and it just never.
Right.
We never did
Wait,
it.
Yeah,
we never
we-
had a video associated with it?
Positive, because it was when we were over in the corner on table number 1
Yep.
of
number
20.
one.
Are
It
you
was.
sure?
It wasn't like
Positive.
Sky, it
I'm,
wasn't,
and I'm not joking. I remember it completely different.
I thought it was Sky Vision.
Me too.
Yeah.
Danielle, do you know what the Mandela Effect is?
I've heard of it.
More importantly, does our audience know what that is?
Well, quite simply put,
The 7 people that.
all 7 of you, 4 of which are in the room right now. False memories, essentially.
Yeah.
Mandela, because of Nelson Mandela, when people believed he was dead when he was actually in prison.
Right.
Well, he died in the 80s, didn't he? When he died in 2013, I think.
Yeah, he died
But
kind
he
of recently.
right. And
Okay, but wait. Who is Nelson Mandela?
who is Nelson Mandela?
He was like the president.
yeah,
the
Liz-
president of
Oh.
South Africa.
I
Mhm.
thought he was like a civil rights.
Yeah, he did that
activist
too.
guy.
Yeah.
He's an
He was a
all-around. He's an all-around.
Philanthropist.
Okay.
All around good guy.
He's an all-around good guy.
Yeah.
But anyways,
He
the-
served a bunch of time in prison for
Anti-
his thoughts.
It's the-
Anti-apartheid kind of guy.
Oh yeah. Ooh, nice,
Yeah.
Tom.
Wait, what was
Yeah.
that word?
Anti-apartheid.
It's almost like
Sure.
It's almost like you looked that up before we. Okay. So anyway,
Maybe I didn't.
so it's essentially false memories, right? The clever name given to false memories.
Mhm.
And so the last time that we talked about this, I presented some that good old BuzzFeed put together
Yeah.
a list
Mhm.
of.
Do you have it again?
So not only do I have that again, because I guarantee you guys forgot, but I think some more.
Oh,
And I was gonna-
that's great. I swear to God, that was a legitimate reaction because I was worried that there wasn't going to be more stuff.
Oh, there's more stuff.
So
Great.
These are like worldwide
So
Nelson Mandela effects.
bottom line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this bad boy up.
It's not the
Nelson?
Mandela.
Nelson Mandela.
It's not the Nelson Mandela effect. It's just they call it the Mandela effect because it's like because the first time that someone really realized something,
Or like the first time.
like the first,
like
not
the
really.
first time.
Yeah, because back in the day, someone probably used to go, "Oh, I thought it was like that," and someone was like, "No, man." Now
like
people
that.
go Mandela effect. That's that Mandela effect.
Oh.
So
You can't. Don't show her.
Oh.
She's
she's looking.
yeah.
Look at you, you sneaky little sneak.
I didn't know I wasn't allowed.
So yeah, we talked about a couple of these.
All right.
I remember a couple.
So we're gonna
Do
get
you?
into
I
it.
remember a couple.
So if you remember a couple, and so just do me a favor, if you remember a couple, Danielle was not here.
Right. If
Okay.
you know it, don't say.
I
Was
won't
this
say.
after you guys fired me as the intern?
I think it was before we fired her. as
Pre-
intern.
yeah.
She wasn't even
Pre-fire,
interning
yeah.
yet before we fired her after
Yeah,
episode
you're right.
2, I think it was.
You're right.
So we'll start with a simple one.
Okay.
Start with a simple one. All right.
Don't look.
I'm not looking.
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela's death. That's correct. So
Yeah.
as we described, when he passed away in 2013, there was people that were convinced that were passed away in the 1980s. So we get the premise.
I was
okay?
one, I was one of them that thought he had passed away like
Back
years.
in the day.
I
years
wasn't,
ago.
but I think when he was released from prison, I thought, wasn't he still in prison? But he was out of prison for, I think, an extended period
Yeah,
of time.
for a long time.
I mean, he was
think.
in prison for a while, but
Yeah.
What did
he-
he go to prison for?
for his beliefs.
Yeah.
yeah, it was a whole,
Well,
like,
I thought he was a good guy.
He is a good.
He
guy.
is a good
listen,
guy.
sometimes good guys go to prison. That one
Yeah.
time Fig went to prison,
It wasn't pretty.
it was supposed to be a Scared Straight episode. Next thing you know, they locked him away.
Yeah, now he's on Jailbirds
It's like, listen,
on Netflix.
They're like, listen, you're brown. You're staying. And I'm like, all right.
You do that toilet talk?
Yeah.
You
I
talk
was
through the
just
toilet?
about to say.
Yeah. All right, give me another
So
one.
this is one that you're hey,
I didn't see.
Sneaky Pete over
we
here.
can't have her sitting next to
New
you.
season of
eyes.
Sneaky Pete.
Her eyes are
on
just
Amazon
bouncing
Prime,
everywhere.
Everybody.
Everyone, and so again, if you guys remember this, don't, because the
Yeah.
viewers at home and Danielle,
Okay,
Might
I'm
not
just
have.
gonna look at Fate.
very simple. If everyone remembers the childhood video series, The Berenstein Bears.
video
Yeah.
series.
Yeah, it was a
thought
various
it was a
video
bu- I thought it was a
videotapes,
book.
VHS,
It was
and
books.
various books.
Books
Yeah,
too, yeah.
I had some VHS tapes.
So
Do you think did it start as a book and go into a movie series, or did it start as a video series and then go into
That is literally not the point of this
book.
at
that's
all.
not the point of this
the
conversation.
Nelson Mandela?
But let
effect?
me stop you there. Not fair, because I remember it. I talked to Danielle about it. Unless you don't know.
No, I remember it. It's,
Yeah?
Yeah, it's apparently the spelling of it, right?
That's
Some,
Yeah.
some people thought it was spelled Bernstein, which is Stien,
Or something like that.
something like that.
Yeah.
Berenstain versus Berenstein in terms of
Bernstein,
the
yeah.
spelling.
Yeah,
And it's
So
and the correct one is Bernstein, right?
The correct one, according to this, is the Berenstain
The
Bears.
stain or
That
the
makes
actual ones.
no sense.
Yeah.
Why not? Why?
I don't know, but also,
Like-
people reading these books, you're a child,
Listen, no, but
and you really
Yeah,
don't.
but our
know
parents, our mother and father
Uh huh.
read that to us.
Okay.
And
And,
there
what
wasn't-
did you talk to them? What did they have to
And-
say?
No, I didn't actually.
but actually in Dorney Park, they actually had a Bernstein Bears like area for kids.
Guaranteed it was Berenstain.
You're saying Steen as in terms of that you saw
I saw
Stein.
Bernstein Bears in Dorney Park. Unless Dorney
Park?
Park didn't have the rights to it and they misspelt it for
Maybe
that
on
reason,
purpose.
Yeah.
that could be.
You
what
were in
happened.
Forney Park.
Yeah.
Fake Dorney Park.
Yeah, he was like in that,
Yeah.
that one that we had in New Jersey that was built out of nothing but concrete,
Yeah.
Action Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one where it was just a bunch of deaths and pain. And
What?
Better
broken
than
Mountain
bones.
Creek. That's
Yeah.
Mountain Creek.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Better than Horny Park. It's just the
Ooh.
adult
Yeah.
Sandy Hook area.
Yeah.
Christ. What about this one? Another
I'm not looking.
another media, which is the famous HBO series starring Sarah Jessica Parker, was called what?
Sarika Jessica.
Sarah Jessica. What was it?
Sarah Jessica.
What was it called?
I don't even know what show you're
Sex in
talking
the City.
I know what it was.
Well, Sex in the City. Sarah Jessica
Sex and the City.
Okay, as opposed to Sex in the City.
Yeah.
Parker. Oh,
Yeah.
Sex and the City.
That's just
Both would
too
be fine, I
promiscuous.
think.
both are fine.
Yeah.
Too
No,
promiscuous.
both are not
Both
fine.
mean the same thing.
No, because there's sex
In the
and
city.
the city, not necessarily in it.
Yeah.
You could have it anywhere.
Yeah. It's just sex.
And
Comma.
And the city.
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 It's kind of
Yeah.
like Tom Colon.
Robot battle mystery.
Robot battle
Yes.
mystery.
Yeah.
The Monopoly Man.
Yes.
Yeah. I know what it is.
I remember this one also.
I don't remember though.
I don't remember.
Does he have a monocle or no? The Monopoly Man.
No, that's the peanut guy. The peanut
See?
guy has the
Yeah.
monocle.
The Monopoly Man does not have a monocle.
And
That
I
is
always
correct.
thought he did have a monocle.
Yeah.
You're confusing him with the,
The
The
peanut.
peanut, yeah.
Mr. Peanut.
What about? I'm sure it's on the list, but it's probably one of my favorite ones. The movie with Tom Cruise, and he's a vampire.
Mission Impossible.
What's the?
Oh, that's the vampire. That's where he said vampire.
Yeah, he is a vampire in real life too. But
That was true.
what's the name of the movie where he's a vampire?
The
vampire.
Wait. It's Interview with a Vampire.
Wrong.
It's Interview
With.
With
With
the
With
vampire.
the vampire. Yeah,
I
Okay.
think Brad Pitt was the vampire.
The.
The vampire.
yeah. Tom Cruise was too. Both
They
of
were
them.
both vampires?
But
Yeah.
no,
Who's the
well,
one-
they were interviewing one of them.
Who was the one that kissed little Kristen Dunst?
Kirsten Dunst.
Whatever. Kirsten. Whatever.
Kristen.
Was it Tom Cruise or was it Brad Pitt?
Kristen.
Carson?
It was
Kirsten?
Tom Cruise was like the old vampire.
So he's the one that kissed like the 13-year-old vampire who's supposed to be like 300 centuries old.
He didn't kiss her. He just
Yes.
bit her.
No,
I thought
he kissed
he
her.
made her
They
a
made her.
vampire.
They lip on lip.
Oh.
Unless did Brad Pitt make her? I don't know. That's not the point of this.
It's not an interview with the Vampire podcast.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite chicken place that's closed on a Sunday, Chick-fil-A.
Wendy's. Oh.
How's it spelled?
How is Chick-fil-A spelled?
CHIK.
Yeah, talking to that mic.
Mm-hmm. The one in front of your face.
FILA.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Incorrect.
Damn.
I know what it is. Fig.
I'm a Chick-fil-A. My brain explodes.
You assume like
Yeah.
quick check.
No, it's C.
It's missing a letter.
Oh.
No, it's in fact
Chicken.
spelled CHICK. Filet.
Chick.
Yeah.
But are those two L's? No, just one. Okay.
Just Filla.
That's close.
Chick-fil-A.
That's not. I don't care about that one.
One of my favorites, Silence of the Lambs. When everyone watches Silence of the Lambs, what do they say?
Put the lotion on the basket.
Hello,
It's
Clarice.
funny. It doesn't. I watched it the other day. I can't.
And what is it, Tom?
She puts the
It's
lotion on her.
Good morning, Clarice.
He never says hello, Clarice.
Yeah.
Never says hello,
Never
Clarice.
in the movie does he say that.
I said that.
Why do people say that though?
I don't know, because
I
my
don't know,
friends and I
maybe
always
because
like.
it
if
just
we're-
is more. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Maybe because it's just more universal than good morning. You
Just
could
like
say
maybe.
it at any time.
Yeah.
Just like a famous quote from spoiler alert from one of Tom's favorite movies.
Yeah.
When Darth Vader tells Luke Skywalker, he says what?
Luke, I am your father.
Wrong.
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 Exactly.
He
That's what
says-
everyone says. No, you're
What
not.
does he say? What do you think he says?
Luke, I am your father. Just like Chris Farley says into the fan and Tommy Boy, Luke, I am your father.
Okay, so what does
No,
he say?
he says.
No.
He goes, no.
I am your father.
And then
Because Luke goes, you killed my father, and he goes, no, I am your father.
and then Yoda in the corner is like, Father, he is.
Father, he
Right.
is.
And then
Father
Jar Jar
is.
Binks comes out and said, Misa father, you also Misa.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
And then
Is
you
that
have
correct?
R2D2 go
Yeah.
beep 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 beep.
yep.
And then you have C-3PO. Oh my, oh dear, oh dear. Right?
And
Is
then
that
you
how Star Wars
And then,
is
and then
goes?
you have Han, and he's like, come on, kid.
Right.
you
And then
have Princess-
Thanos comes out, and Thanos is like,
And you have Princess Leia in space. Just-
Spoiler alert. What?
Princess Leia in space.
Oh yeah.
Is
Whoa,
that you
you're
floating
skipping.
away in
You're skipping
space?
like 4 movies.
Hey man, what if I didn't see it?
They said spoiler alert.
he
That's-
warned you up
That
front.
doesn't.
That's spoiler
You should have
alert.
covered your ears,
Yeah.
bro.
You didn't see
You're
it?
covered.
You didn't see it?
I gotta watch them all.
No. I am your father. That one I always liked because when I first heard that one, I always thought it was Luke.
That sounded
Right.
like Master Splinter screaming to
Wait.
the turtles.
What's that noise?
I was me moving it.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about this one? This is a great one. Curious George.
Yeah, he was a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a tail, or does he not have a tail?
I say no.
He's a monkey.
I say he doesn't have a tail. I think it's like a stubby
You
tail.
think he's like one of
You
those
think
like,
he got like crimped like a pug?
like
Uh-huh.
a pit bull? Like they just
It's
tuck
sad.
it off?
I know. What?
He's a monkey. He's got a tail.
Curious George never had a tail.
Never.
Curious George never had a tail.
Maybe that's why he's so curious.
But if you're picturing Curious George in your head right now, I would picture a tail. Like
Like,
you said, he's a
yeah.
monkey hanging from the tree, being like, "Oh man,
With
the
the
yellow
raincoat.
hat."
He had a raincoat too, right?
Does he have pants?
Curious George never had a tail,
But he never had pants on either.
but I think new Curious George had pants. I think
What?
like the most recent Curious George, I think he has
No.
pants. Like no, I'm saying before after we're the age where we could watch Curious George. I'm pretty sure they gave him pants, like a pair of shorts or something.
because they were just
You
like,
think?
put some.
Look it
pants-
up real quick.
Put some
Look at
pants
new
on
Curious
this
George. See if
monkey.
he got.
Yeah,
I
right?
think he has, if I'm not mistaken, a pair of red shorts. God bless you, Fig.
Thank you.
A pair of red shorts.
But he also had a raincoat. He always had a yellow raincoat. I remember
No,
that.
that's the man in the yellow hat.
Yeah.
No, that's corduroy.
Who's
Who's
Oh,
Corduroy?
Corduroy's a bear, isn't he?
He has a raincoat.
Paddington?
Paddington had a
Who's
raincoat.
corduroy?
I think you made that up.
I think that's a
No.
type of pants.
It is.
Pant. I think it's a type of pant.
Pants.
It's a fabric.
All right,
It could
so-
be a jacket.
So here's another Mandela effect, right? He didn't have pants, but what color?
Mandela?
No, Curious George. Curious. He didn't have pants, but what color shirt was he wearing?
Curious George.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he had a yellow jacket on, so he had a yellow shirt on.
It's kind of a trick question because he doesn't wear anything and has no tail.
Wait, he didn't have any clothes on?
He doesn't have any
No,
clothes
I
on.
thought new Curious George. I swear, man.
And
No.
now he's wearing clothes, or he's not wearing clothes still?
No, he has not. He wears nothing. He
So
just
this-
has fur.
This picture's got a belt on.
This picture he has
He's
a
got,
helmet
it looks
on.
like a
Like a
utility,
utility belt.
Some type of utility. A utility belt. Can we zoom in on
Curious George fixes your
Just
sink.
like
has a
keeps
yellow
like a
belt.
small pen knife.
Yeah. Oh, to open bananas. That's it. Yeah.
Slice open his bananas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait,
He does that trick where he like
Ah.
sticks the knife in the banana, cuts it while the banana's still closed, and,
And
when
he-
he
oh,
opens
and
it.
the top of this
and
book,
it's
look.
sliced.
No, you know why? This is the Adventures of Curious George.
Yeah, so
and he's
that's-
got a space. He's got an
Yeah.
astronaut at one point.
Yeah.
So he's got a lot going on.
I mean, if he's adventurous, he's wearing costumes.
So
Let's get to some new Mandela Effect.
I got a new
Do
one.
you have?
You got one?
Bob Seger, is dead or alive?
Bob Seger's
Seger's
alive and well and
definitely alive.
touring.
I had no idea.
Oh, come
I thought he was
on.
dead.
Recently, I was like, someone
I
told
thought
me.
he was dead.
Hey, I'm going to.
time rock and roll.
Yeah, he's.
I thought he was
I'm
dead.
happy he's alive.
Yeah, me too.
And I think that I should have known that. I think I did know that.
How old is Bob Seger?
64.
Bob Seger is 74.
74 and
Yeah.
still
10 years
kicking.
old.
touring?
Is
He's
his
playing-
name Bob Seegert?
This is Bob Skegert.
No, Bob Seegert, like like in,
Seegert.
Seeger.
Like the town in
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Seeger.
He's actually both a singer and both movie reviewers combined.
Yeah.
The mayor
Seegert.
of Seegert,
Is he-
New Jersey.
Famous scene from Risky Business, starring Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And what's the famous scene that everyone like mimics?
He
from
comes
that?
in with socks,
Slides out in his
underwear, a
And
white button-down shirt,
Mhm.
and sunglasses.
Yeah.
Right. So Tom Cruise isn't wearing a white dress shirt, or sunglasses in the
Well,
Risky Business scene,
really?
and that's exactly what he just
What?
mentioned. So, this is from Entity Mag. Not like I'm going to give them credit because no one watches this. But anyways, if you've been to a Halloween party in the past 10 years,
Everybody.
you've likely seen someone dressed in a white men's dress shirt and sunglasses. They're Tom Cruise from the iconic Risky Business dance scene, of course. He's Invisalign.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not what he was wearing. As you can see from watching the scene, which I have a little clip from YouTube, he is wearing a pink pinstripe shirt and no shades, although he does wear sunglasses throughout the rest of the movie.
I could have sworn.
I would assume
Wait.
everyone has sunglasses on.
Was
There
it-
was a Metallica, Guitar Hero Metallica commercial, I think, and they were wearing that stuff.
Was it
Really?
underwear or boxers?
White
Ooh,
tidy whities.
Ooh,
Tidy
let's
whities?
figure that out right now.
It was
I'm gonna
tidy
watch the scene.
whities.
Let's figure it out. All I see is a dress shirt, and that's Bob Seger.
Ah!
No way!
What?
I just sang it. Listen.
Wow, I don't think we could play it for that long, Dan, but
Wow, he's really going for it. You might have to put this clip in there. He's really going for it.
I don't know if I could.
Can you Can you slide across the front?
I could do that.
No, can you right now?
No.
There's carpet.
There's carpet, Dan.
I don't know this one. What is this from? Oh, I don't know anything about Alice in Wonderland. You guys know Alice in Wonderland, the
Of
movie,
course,
the cartoon?
Yeah.
Enough?
Not enough, but let's see.
There's a bunch of characters, Mad Hatters and shit.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're the twins.
What do they have on top of their head?
Hats.
The pinwheels.
Yeah.
Okay. No, incorrect.
Really?
That's so weird that
Is
you
it
guys
Humpty
said
Dumpty?
that. All three of you. Tweedledee and Tweedledum have green flags on their hats, not propellers. And there's a picture of the green flags on their hats.
Wow.
Oh.
That is
Why-
weird.
Why would we assume that?
Yeah,
Like,
why
wait,
would you assume that?
Wait, maybe
Because
in the movie.
that's not common.
That is the movie, Fig.
No, that's the cartoon. Maybe in the
No, I'm
movie.
talking about the cartoon. That came first, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Johnny Depp. He came like 50 years
Oh,
later.
yeah. All right. Maybe that's what we're
Being all
thinking.
creepy Tim Burton.
What's up with Judge Judy?
Stop looking.
I know she is just
God.
Miss Peeker over here.
I know who's not coming on the podcast next.
I don't really know how to phrase this without giving it away.
Yeah.
Case dismissed for her. She does what?
Judge Judy.
Yeah. When a case is this, when she closes the case, what does she do?
She's like, later, bitches. I'm
Yeah,
getting
bang
paid.
the gavel, and she doesn't have a gavel. She never used the gavel on her show.
Smacks her hand.
Really?
on
Never
the
used
table.
it. No, I don't think she does
I
anything.
think she does.
She reminds me of my grandma, just very like aggressive.
Yeah, she doesn't have.
Do you? If you're a judge,
Did
quick
you hear that?
Yeah.
quick question: if you are a judge, do you need a gavel? Like, is it not true?
She probably isn't a
if-
real judge.
If
maybe.
you don't bang
She's
the
a real
gavel,
judge.
does it not
Yeah.
hold?
No, I think
know?
I don't think that's.
Is she a real
Does
Judy?
the ruling not hold if there's no gavel?
I don't think you need a gavel.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably not.
you're a judge. You're
I
like,
think she's the highest paid woman in daytime TV, which is
she
incredible.
Sure is.
Is she really?
gets
Oh yeah,
paid
by a lot.
like-
by a lot.
Really?
like a hefty.
I would never think that.
Oh yeah.
She's still on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
For that reason, she wanted to
find out.
retire.
How old is Judge Judy?
That's a Mandela
72.
effect right there.
Judith Sheenlin is 76.
Dang it. Close.
Older than
Would you
Bob
say
Seger.
72?
Older than Bob Seger
All right,
by
By
2
so-
years.
Everyone's favorite Oreos before they came out with mega stuffed Oreos was what?
Or
Double
the,
stuffed.
or the Game of Thrones.
Okay, besides the Game of Thrones
Okay, they're
special,
really
we're not
good
talking
Oreos.
special editions. We're not talking special editions.
Before
Was what
mega
Oreos?
stuffed.
Was what?
Double stuffed.
Mega stuffed.
No, before mega. before
Stop doing
mega,
that.
Before mega stuffed.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't like Oreos.
Before
What
Mega
if-
stuffed,
You
there's
heard
Can you get her off the
me.
podcast, please?
Yeah.
She doesn't like
yeah,
Oreos.
I don't know why you were invited.
Double stuff Oreos.
Double stuff.
No.
Mm-hmm. Spelling, please.
Double the stuff.
double STUF.
Double the stuff.
Double stuff with one F, not
One
double
F?
stuffed.
Yeah.
Boom, double stuff.
That's how,
That's weird.
that's how I spell it.
No. Yeah, that's probably.
Yeah. That's what I used to put shorts on in high school. I used to call myself
Okay.
double stuff.
Let's do this one. I think is gonna get you guys. This one's gonna get you guys. Okay. And when you're living away in college, dorm life, and they always say, what's the most common food for a college dorm person?
Top ramen.
Mm-hmm. And the most famous brand of which is what?
Top ramen.
What's the brand name that you get from the vending machines? The most famous one
Ramen?
Oh,
of
oh
of
my
noodles. What's it called?
God. Oh, like
Spamen ramen?
like cupo noodles.
Cup
Right.
of noodles.
Yeah.
Isn't
What
it Spamen ramen?
No, I don't.
Is that something?
No.
Spamen ramen?
No.
SPA ramen? No.
No.
What?
Never mind.
Spamen ramen.
I believe that Fig just lives in his own perpetual Nelson Mandela effect.
He's like, he
just comes in.
I just bought it the other day. Spamen ramen. You guys know
Spamen
Spamen ramen?
No,
By
this-
Storm and Norman. You ever saw Spamen ramen?
The
made by
Spamen
Storm and
ra-
Norman?
The Spamen ramen is amazing.
They sell it at the A12 all the time.
What is the 812?
H Mart.
7-Eleven.
So you said what?
Cup o noodles.
Right?
Cup of noodles.
Noodles. I don't know. It's going to be the wrong person.
Every college student's go-to dinner
Pizza.
is cup noodles.
It's cup noodles?
Cup noodles.
Cup. Cup noodle.
Stop banging the
I
table,
know,
Dan.
he just loves the
Cup
table.
noodles.
Cup noodles.
Cup noodles. While we were
I'm gonna get straight
while
to
we
the point
once
here.
while we once remembered our microwavable noodle brand as Cup of Noodles, it's actually just
Cup noodles.
Cup noodles. Say it out loud. It sounds so uncomfortable.
It does. It
Cup
makes me feel
noodles.
uneasy.
Why? Don't waste your time with 2 extra letters.
Why say
Or
Why
one.
say a lot of words when little words
do trick.
do trick?
So this one you guys might remember, but for Danielle, just because I love the other fact about this one, is the popular kids' destination to go to with pizza and games and stuff was what?
Chuckie Cheese.
Mm-hmm. And spelled how?
It's I know it.
Uh huh.
You said Chuckie Cheese?
Yeah, and it's spelled how?
CHUCKIE cheese.
Mm-hmm. Danielle?
No!
Yeah.
CHUCK dash
No. No.
dash.
Wait.
Danielle
No.
is close. except
You're
for the
close.
dash.
You're close.
There's a dash E.
There's a dash E?
his
middle name. Don't say it yet.
I know-
I
yeah,
know what
yeah,
you're gonna say.
yeah.
We can say it together. His name is Chuck E. Cheese. The E is his middle name. You know what, it stands for?
Entertainment. Chuck
Charles
Entertainment.
Entertainment Cheese. It's his full name.
His middle name is so wrong in my head that like I couldn't think of his last name after saying Chuck Entertainment.
Is that place still open?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
one in
it's
there's
on
one in
22.
Bridgewater. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck Charles Entertainment Cheese. I just love that.
Yeah.
Listen, I would hire him for my kid's birthday party.
He sounds like
His
a,
middle
you don't
name
wanna,
is-
You don't want to do that.
he
Charles
sounds like he knows
Entertainment?
what he's doing.
His middle name is Entertainment.
Yeah, how can you go wrong? Charles
So you
Entertainment
know when
Cheese.
you go there.
Did you guys see
Yeah.
the thing where they got accused of taking old pizzas
Yes,
Yeah.
and making them
Yeah.
into one pizza.
into one
Yeah.
pizza?
Yes.
Because the people
Our little cousin showed
they
us
would
that.
take pictures of it and they would look at the cuts didn't match up. The
Like in other words,
sizes
yeah,
didn't
like,
match
yeah, the
up.
pie chart was
I'll put
all
I'll
off.
put a picture right here.
Okay.
But like, dude,
They
Fig,
would just take slices from other tables.
Yes,
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
combine them into one
Yeah, into one
massive
pizza.
So if you got it and you saw they were all off and discolored
Yeah,
and
the
wrong, and the
cuts didn't match
pepperoni,
up.
yeah, like the cut pepperoni on one slice was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
30%, and the other was
Yeah,
like 100%.
yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That's awful.
But I mean, if you're going to Chuckie Cheese's for the pizza, that's on you.
People do it.
That's why you go.
No, you go there for the entertainment. Charles Entertainment Cheese. He's not Charles
you
Pizza
go for
Cheese.
you go for the video games and pizza.
Yeah.
That's what kids went for.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you're not going for quality pie. So you gotta like if I saw all like
As a kid-
amalgamated like that, and you're like, that's about right, and then you just dig in.
And you know
Listen.
those pizzas aren't like $5 pizzas. They're like $14 pizzas.
No, they're
Oh,
more than
really?
that. I think.
They're
Seriously?
super expensive.
Yeah, they're
When's
like
the last time you were
probably
in Chuckie
20 bucks.
Cheese?
That's where a kid can be a kid, Dan, and that's where I go.
That's why he was there last week.
Yeah, no, it sounds like you were just there.
Yeah, I was.
I gotta let loose today.
I gotta go see the band.
I gotta play Outrun. I gotta
go see the band, Dan.
Yeah.
I gotta go see Chuckie Cheese with his kids. With those,
He's got the high score on skee ball.
yeah,
It's just Tom Cullen.
yeah. Tom Colin,
Colon, like
Yeah,
dot.
dot.
Tom Colin E.
So the famous
Colon Entertainment.
Tom E. Colon.
Tom E. Colin.
Tom Entertainment Colon.
I snorted.
So the famous puzzle game the famous puzzle game you put together, the square
Jigsaw.
with the different colors,
Yeah.
you're spinning around so you get the
Oh,
colors
yeah.
all on one side is what?
Rubicon.
Rubicon.
Let's
Come
leave
on.
Let's leave it. Let's leave it. That's fine. The same thing as the Jeep. The Jeep is named after the puzzle.
Yeah.
The Jeep is named after the puzzle. Yeah, it's a Jeep Rubicon. Yeah.
It's a Rubik's cube.
Oh, well, yeah.
And it's spelled what way?
I-
Ru.
I know how to-
Rubix.
Rubick.
I'm gonna go CK.
Rubik. Rubik's
Oh,
cube.
okay.
It's his
Rubik.
cube because guess what? There's an apostrophe.
The cube of Rubik. Have you seen that at the museum?
Reese's style. There's an apostrophe. Okay. What about the famous one-hit wonder by Aqua?
That's the Barbie girl.
Barbie
right?
girl.
Sing it.
I'm a
I'm
Barbie,
a Barbie girl in a Barbie
world.
world.
Wrong.
Dressed in.
Already?
No, it's
I'm a
a
Barbie girl in the Barbie world.
In the Barbie world.
That's what it
in
says.
the Barbie
Now, I
world.
think we should hear it.
We could play it for
Come on,
under
Barbie, let's
a
go
couple
Barbie.
seconds.
It's fantastic, right?
Put it up to the mic.
This was a great album.
This was a-
Okay.
This is a video version.
Oh.
Hi, Ken.
Oh.
Does she say it? It kind of sounds like both. It's fantastic, but she says Danielle. Fantastic, like the way you say Danielle.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
You don't say Danielle, you say Dunyel.
Fantastic.
So it's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
So I think they're from a European country.
Uh,
So you say
are
it like
they-
you're
yeah,
from a
where-
European
so they
country.
say-
Where are they from?
Danielle.
Australia.
Probably
Something like
Australia.
Can we look it up?
Wait. I want to hear.
I'm looking.
Oh, you want to hear it
Fantastic.
fantastic? It's fantastic.
She's definitely like Austrian. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, she kind of sounds like Arnold.
Like a woman,
Yeah.
Arnold.
So really quickly, let's just look at the Barbie girl lyrics. That'll be a good
Ooh,
one to
they-
end on.
They're Danish,
Da-
Norwegian.
oh, they're Danes.
bubblegum pop music group.
Yeah, well, that
Is
sounds
what
right.
It's called. Yeah.
So according to the lyrics, it says I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
Really? So they sang it wrong.
No,
The lyrics are correct.
but I don't know which one's right.
According to the lyrics, what does it say?
In a Barbie.
In
girl.
a
You
Barbie
gotta
No, she
girl.
go.
obviously
you
Oh
says
gotta
no,
go.
but yet if I go
I
to
gotta-
Genius lyrics, it says I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull up. I'm gonna go find my old Aqua CD,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna
Look for
get
the lyric sheet?
booklet. Yeah, and I'm gonna look up
Booklet.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
The
Yeah.
booklet will be right.
I'll find
And
it.
send a picture
we
to me,
totally
and I'll
still
put it
have
right in.
We
I'll put it in.
have it.
I'm
Okay.
sh-
That was that was the last one.
All right.
That sounds good.
So how do we do?
That was okay.
Yeah.
We didn't get them all, but
I wasn't keeping
Yeah.
score. I'll say Fig has 7 points. Danielle has 3 figs. And Tom has 5 pineapples.
Wow.
Now here's the correlation: 5 pineapples equals 4 hams,
But 4 hams
And-
equals 2 figs.
and 2 figs equals 1 Chuck E. Cheese amalgamated pizza.
Wow.
how many
Wow.
figs equals 3 points?
It's $4.
What's a point?
Figs got
7
I've got
cents.
7 points.
7 cents.
Yeah, 4.7
Yeah.
cents, and then it's 3 on the dollar.
Yeah.
You got
And then,
that?
yeah, if you get all that and you,
get
add
a
them
bag.
up,
You get a bag of chips.
you get 1 desatulation.
What?
He had to throw a smart word in there.
That's a big word. Mr. I can't spell.
Yeah.
Saturation.
Yeah, spell desatulation.
DIS, sagulation. All right. Well, it was a pleasure to have you on, Danielle.
Oh, thanks for having me back. You can fire me now.
Again.
Again.
Fig, it was a pleasure having you on.
Thank you. You can fire me again.
Dan,
Should we talk about? Yeah, we'll save it for the next one.
Yeah.
what?
Fig.
Yeah, save it for the next.
What's wrong with
Tell her, Fig. He's getting a head transplant so he can look more like Danielle. Because right now
I want to become a Camp Vanilla, so I
He's
need to
gonna
be-
look like me.
Yeah.
he's gonna look like you with a
Who
head.
looks like Thomas.
Yeah.
With a head.
But with
With
a
a
head.
head.
like, should we talk about Fig? What's wrong with Fig?
It's like, I'm right here, guys.
We have to keep that in.
Yeah.
Watch next week and listen next week to
know what?
figure out what happens to Fig.
What's wrong with me?
What's wrong with Fig? Please donate as much as you can to
There's a GoFundMe page.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's fig.com.
Don't go to fig.com.
Don't go to. Don't
I
go to
can't
Fig.com.
vouch for what's on fig.com.
Yeah, me neither. Actually, don't do
I
that.
mean, imagine if you
Go
open it, it's
there.
just a website with his big face, like the one that you did for the figs up.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
big fig.
Yep.
It's like me, but with a head on the
Can we
website.
make that happen?
Yeah, if we make that, is GoDaddy have
Good.
fig.com available?
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
go.
sure. All right, Fig. Send us out.
Any last final words?
I think we're good.
Yeah, thanks
All
for
right,
having me.
Send us out.
Don't touch Fig's car.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
Stay,
touch my car.
stay away from your car.
Stay
What's
away from
wrong
my
with
car.
Fig's
Just
car?
don't. Stay away from my car.
Stop doing this to me.
Stay away from my car.
Don't touch Fig's car because send us out.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of HodgePodge. Please join us again next week. I'm Fig.
And I'm Danielle.
Danny.
And I'm Tom.
I usually say Dan.
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 Listen to us on
Everything.
iTunes,
Boom.
Spotify.
Yes.
Yes.
iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio.
Pornhub.
Podbean, I think.
YouTube.
Podbean.
Podbean.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
X-Hamster.
Listen to me, not Fig,
I
because
think
Fig is still
Chat-
a Mandela
Chat
Effect.
roulette. I think we got a
Chat
couple.
roulette.
We're everywhere. We're everywhere.
Starman Farman. What was that thing you said before?
What?
What was the thing you said before you thought existed? What was that thing? What was
Rubicon?
the rhyming thing that you said?
I don't know.
I forget. Okay.
We're going to have to listen to it.
Yeah.
Thanks again.
Bye.
Have a good
Storm
night.
and Norman. Storm and Norman's real.
Storm and Norman?
Yeah, that's a real person. But he said, what did I say?